What is going on, everybody? Welcome out to the live stream for today. It's exciting. It's Chainsaw Man Day. Okay, young doggo. You're gonna have to... It's streamy time. So, I'm gonna put you in your bed. There you go. Yeah. Well, I'm back. Okay, we'll take him for a walk in a second. Just gonna knock out this quick little Chainsaw Man discussion stream that I had to make the thumbnail twice for because Photoshop was stupid. Okay, anyways, Chainsaw Man dropped today, the new chapter 123, and we get the name drop of the brand new, I think it's a Primal Fear, which I'm a little surprised about the name of this devil that got revealed in this chapter. However, this is the funniest thing. Like, it's such a serious chapter, don't get me wrong. But the whole time, I'm just thinking of the meme. Like, let him cook. And because the appearance, like, obviously you saw the thumbnail, but the appearance of this devil is a cook and a chef. And it's so funny because it just reminds me of that. And he, like, I think at one point in the chapter, they literally said, let me cook something. Or let me cook something up here. Like, something like that. Not a sponsor, but delicious. Honestly, Mountain Dew Zero tastes the exact same as regular Mountain Dew. I mean, it's not the same. Well, at least in can form, there's really not much of a difference. Notable difference that I can taste. I just like Mountain Dew, man. Okay? Sue me. Don't, actually. Okay. But, without images, just talking about the manga. Don't want to get in copyright trouble. Okay. Got a lot of energy today, that's all I'm saying. Also, new video in the works. Not related to this. I just thought I'd mention it. Just give me one second. Excuse me. Had to burp. Woo! Okay. So, the chapter starts off. Obviously, we have the reveal of the devil and Asa and whatnot. And then we get the devil saying, I'm being indecent. Because it's basically just like a naked blob. If you've seen the panels, you know. Like, if you know, basically. So, they transform, and that is where they say, I'll be your chef tonight. Their name is Falling Devil. So, the name of this Primal Fear is the Falling Devil, which makes a lot of sense because, every time people are around this devil, they just start falling. Like, they start falling, they get, like, negative thoughts, and just fall off of anything where they're at that point. And she says she's visiting at the requests of the residents. Wow. Yeah, and a word of warning, those who don't finish their food will taste death. I don't understand the chef persona. I really don't understand that. But whatever, I guess. But yeah, fair enough. And then, we get a flashback, or a cutback, not flashback, to Asa and War Devil, and the War Devil is telling Asa, "Hey, snap out of it. It ain't real." And then this is the panel I was talking about. The devil says, "Now then, allow me to begin cooking." Let him cook. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. You know what? I ought to make a TikTok/YouTube short with that audio, with this panel, because it's so funny. It's so funny. At least to me, it is. Okay. Then, War Devil is still trying to get Asa, but they got nothing. And then she says, for the first course, she says, she cooks up a dish, and then later on, the dish is revealed in the chapter to be like a reliving your worst nightmare type thing, like reliving your past trauma. And the worse the trauma, the higher you fall, which makes sense if you see the panels. I highly recommend go reading the chapter if you haven't already. Otherwise, why would you be clicking on this video or / live stream? But anyways, we get a flashback to Asa, and this is the most cruel thing. Like, I'm not a cat guy, right? I don't like cats at all. But basically, we get a flashback to Asa, who's in an orphanage of kids that have nothing left. Their family's all been killed by devils at some point in their lives, and they've ended up in this orphanage, including Asa. And there's this caretaker woman there who, same thing, all of her family has been killed by devils, right? But Asa, oh my gosh, this Mountain Dew's getting to me. Ugh. Okay. But Asa, so Asa has this cat, right? And his name's Crambone. I don't even know. The cat has a name, okay? And the person in charge of this orphanage, I keep hitting my mic, they convince Asa to give them the cat, so the cat has cat friends, and they get him out of there because some kids are allergic. But that's basically just a fat lie, because it's later revealed that basically the cat was just murdered in cold blood just because they didn't want Asa to have any form of family. No one else has a family member with them, so why should she? That's unfair, isn't it? And it's like the way this panel shows it, and the way the face on this person and Asa, like it's so, it's messed up. It's super messed up. But like this right here, I feel like is the first time I personally can feel myself not relate, but what's the word I'm looking for? But can understand Asa better as a character because of this past trauma. Because it's so, I just didn't like Asa that much in the War Devil. It's just kind of give me Denji back. Give me back Denji, man. But instead we get Asa, and she's a fine character. She's not great. I still like almost all of the characters from part 1 better than her so far, but she's had virtually no development, and this is honestly the first piece of her backstory and her development that we've actually seen. So I'm really glad we got this, because it makes me like her more as a character in this story. Because, obviously it shows what she's gone through and why she is the way she is. So anyways, she's falling, but she's falling up. So we get a panel, right? And she's hanging on to not side railing, but a fence in the middle of the city. And you flip the page up, or the panel upside down, and it just looks like a normal thing, except that Ace is hanging like this, up, like she's doing a handstand, but obviously she's not. And then we get to see more panels of that. People are falling up. So the more traumatic your experience was, the higher you fall, which is a really unique spin to put on this quote-unquote falling devil. But it's super duper cool, and I love that. Yeah, the lower the heart sinks, the higher the body falls. And that's the whole concept of it. And may the flavor of past trauma delight your taste buds. So, kind of crazy. And then the War Devil, the chapter ends with the War Devil telling Asa, can't enter your body, don't be scared. And, she's surrounded by darkness. So, maybe the Darkness Devil will appear. That'd be cool. Or maybe Chainsaw Man will show up to save the day. Who knows? How long was my last stream? Because I've gotten through the chapter now. Last stream was 17 minutes. This one is about... This one's about 10 minutes so far. So I'll just kind of give you guys my thoughts right now. Most of the views from this comes from VOD views, not necessarily live stream views. Most of you guys clicking are not clicking on this live for multiple reasons. I'm only live for half an hour or so, and if there's not somebody to engage in with the live chat, I'm just talking to myself like a weirdo, so I don't. But, I still want to live stream to discuss my thoughts and talk about it, and, the last one from last week got 82 views, which is way better than I actually haven't looked at it until right now, but it's way better than I thought it did, because it did not do very good when live, and I was just like, whatever. It's just something that I'd like to do, just kind of have some amount of consistency, but, yeah. Okay, yeah, nothing crazy, but did solid, did pretty good, so, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, the chapter is good. Obviously, let him cook. It's so funny to me. I don't know why. But then I think the next chapter is coming out in 2 weeks. So we have to wait another 2 weeks before we get any more Chainsaw Man, which is fine. But the laundry's done. I'll have to go see about that. But it's just kind of like, wow. You give it... At the beginning of part 2, I was like, I don't like this. Chainsaw Man's falling off. But now that it's starting to pick up a little more, I'm starting to like it more and more. But the problem with Chainsaw Man, right? They killed almost all of its main cast and likable characters at the end of part 1, minus your protagonist, which is Denji. And I wouldn't put anything past him to kill off Denji at some point, especially with the introduction of Asa. But that is the problem, is you have to introduce a whole new cast of characters. And then you have to reestablish everything. Why we like Power, why we like Aki, all that. But you have to redo it with a whole new cast of characters. And, okay, so Power's my favorite character because of her development through part 1. She just ended up becoming my favorite character. And that's something that you have to earn. Because I didn't like Power at first. Denji was my favorite character basically through the whole manga up until like volume 11. 11? Is that the last one? Yeah, basically until volume 10 or 11. So with this new cast of characters, it's really hard for me to like any of them. There's a couple of them that I like. I'm starting to like Asa more and more. I do like Natia. I think we got her first reveal. She's funny. She's like a younger sister for Denji, and I do like that. And obviously I like Denji, but it's just hard because you got to get to know these characters, and I'm just not a huge fan of them. But I need to give them time to develop and whatnot. Because I'm sure it'll be great. You just got to let it pan out. It's just a week-to-week thing. Just I like the binging. I'm not a big fan of sitting week to week waiting for like how is this gonna happen. But it is what it is, and you just got to be patient with it. I am not exercising right now. But yeah, it's a good chapter. I'm probably gonna go work on that TikTok/YouTube short here in a little bit. But yeah, it was a fantastic chapter. It's just so crazy because we got the Falling Devil, and it's so cool that we got like another. I guess it didn't really say if it was a primal fear or not. I guess I should look that up. Falling Devil Chainsaw Man. There's the wiki. That's what I wanted. Okay. Let's see here. Is it actually... Oh, that's kind of messed up. I didn't realize. Okay. So it says here, appearance. Upon arriving on Earth, this devil assembled itself a form out of mangled human corpses, per the Chainsaw Man wiki. What the heck? I didn't know this. Didn't need to know that. Okay. What is it? Well, okay. Hang on. There's a lot to unpack here. Its true appearance is unknown. Yeah, wears a chef uniform. That's all you need to know. It says her affiliation is the prophecy on the wiki. Oh, that's right. That got revealed in the last chapter. There's so much new stuff coming to the forefront that I just don't know at all. Wait. Okay, so it is a primal fear. So the wiki does say, as being a primal fear, the falling devil is described as a transcendent being. One of the devils embodying a primal fear has never experienced death due to being so powerful. So as a devil, the falling devil possesses all of these standard abilities. But right now, the powers, obviously, that we know of is thought manipulation and gravity manipulation. Those are pretty self-explanatory. And it says immense strength, because of course, it hasn't been ever killed because it's a primal fear. But at least we know that it's 100% confirmed it's a primal fear. Well, for the most part. But that's pretty much going to do it for this stream. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you're new, it would be super, super appreciated if you hit that like button and you subscribed. It's a big round button right down below you, obviously. But it would very much be appreciated. And with that, I will see you all in the next live stream discussion for Chainsaw Man Chapter 124, coming at some point in the near future. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!